today we are going to be making for you some gluten-free granola. And I know that we said that we typically will try to make our recipes really simple with ingredients that you probably already have. This will be one exception, but we think that you'll be really happy when you make it, because it's such a good granola and everyone loves it. It's a fun thing to give to people as treats for other people to snack on too. So we have a variety of ingredients. We've got almonds, sunflower seeds, coconut, chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, and we'll go through it more in better detail. But two things that I wanted to introduce to you that might be new to you are the cassava. Is it cassava, did we decide? Flour, which
Cassava.
is, oh yeah, cassava, which is a gluten-free flour, and it's the one that is most like wheat flour. So if you or anyone that you are cooking for is trying to go gluten-free or working in that direction, this is probably the best flour that you would want to use. It's the most like wheat flour used in recipes, and you can use it in soups and gravies and any kind of baking that you would use regular wheat flour. So this is really good, but my thing I'm going to be looking at more later, because I just discovered it, was this powder. It's actually rice bran powder, but they call it tocos, I guess. We don't actually even know how to say it. We looked up the pronunciation and we couldn't find it, so if you know, let us know. But what it is really high in vitamin E, and you can even use it as a coffee creamer. That's my new find. You can use it for facials, which sounds really fun. Don't know if I'll ever do it, but you can go online and look up fun facials, but I guess this stuff is like really good for you, and it makes a nice creamy addition to your coffee. So without further ado, we should probably get going on making our cereal.
Okay, so let's get started. Here we've got all of our ingredients together. So the one thing that I do want to say is that we've made this a number of times, but the thing that I found was it wasn't getting very crunchy, or it wasn't sticking together. So the chia seeds, I have half chia seeds and half whole chia seeds. That is probably one of the biggest things that you're going to put into it, because that's going to make it all stick together. You can make it more like a granola bar, or you can have big chunks to do that. The next thing that I'm going to add is to the coconut, and the chia and ground chia was how much?
Okay, so you had 1 cup of ground chia seeds,
okay,
and 1/2 cup of whole chia seeds.
Okay, and then the coconut flakes, and this is just a dried coconut flake. We picked it up on online, so it's pretty easy to find, and I think you can get it in any grocery store. And how many cups is this? 2 cups. That's
unsweetened.
2 cups unsweetened. And then we've got the cassava flour that Lisa talked about, and also the tocos flour. So there's how much of each one of these?
1/2 cup for the cassava, and the tocos is also 1/2 cup.
1/2 cup. So you're kind of basically just throwing it all into a bowl. Pumpkin seeds is 2 cups.
No, 1 cup.
1 cup of pumpkin seeds. And poppy seeds was
1/2 teaspoon.
1/2 teaspoon. And you can see this bowl, right?
Yes.
You see it over here? Okay. Sunflower seeds?
1 cup.
1 cup. So everything's basically 1 cup. So it's not a lot of kind of mix it up and see how I'm doing as far as texture and flour go, which is pretty good. This is actually looking really good. And then I've got half a cup.
What is that?
That's the coconut palm sugar.
1/3 cup.
1/3 cup of coconut palm sugar. Sounds really weird, but it's easy to find online as well. This is going to be the sweet in it. We're going to add the almond flour. The almond flour is how much?
2 cups.
2 cups of almond flour. And then coconut oil. The coconut oil was
1/3 cup.
1/3 cup. So this is going to get it all sticky and put all together. So put all those. The one thing that I didn't do, so I've got 2 cups of almonds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bag here real quick. I'll put these into a bag, and you can see I've used this bag more than one time, so you don't have to throw it away every time that you do it. Throw those in here. Get it sealed up. And the only reason that I put it in a bag is so it doesn't go everywhere when you're pounding on it. And I'm sure you can get almonds already pieces and that kind of stuff. You want to do that, but I like to start with the whole because I don't know, they just break them up a little bit. I've waked the neighbors and woke the kids up. We'll go ahead and add those to all of our ingredients as well. And then I'm going to save the bag for a little bit later. So you can see there's whole almonds in there and some broken almonds, and it's all good. And then the last thing that I'm going to add is a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Or maybe down the line we'll show you guys how to make vanilla. It's really easy to do, but it's kind of expensive to do. So we're going to mix all this up. If you want it less sweet, you add less, just depending on what you want to do.
And what was the chia for?
The chia is going to make it all stick together. So instead of using eggs in your recipe, if you use chia, it's going to do the same thing that eggs do, and kind of giving you that. And my bowl is not big enough, but maybe we should have.
That's okay, because it usually doesn't last very long.
Yeah, I know.
Because we eat it so quickly.
Last couple times that we made it, it lasted like 2 or 3 days. So maybe this will be better for us. It'll last a little bit longer. So it seems kind of a little bit dry here, and I've made a mistake in the beginning where I added water and that stuff, and that kind of stopped it from being crunchy and stop it from sticking together. So while I'm mixing here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the oven to 300 degrees. So I messed around with this a little bit as well, but 300 degrees seems good because I had it in a higher temperature to start with, and it was burning on the edges. So it's probably going to be 45 minutes to an hour in the oven, but we'll keep coming back and keep mixing it. So this seems just. It's going to be. Not much bigger, but it's a little bit wider. So you can kind of see that the chia is already starting to work, where it's starting to take a hold and take little pieces of it and kind of pulling it together. So as you bake it, it's going to do that. There's one good chunk right there. It's wrapping itself around the almonds and stuff. So it said it had stopped. So not sure how much we lost to the video, but we're going to go ahead and get this in the oven now. And you can use the top row and the bottom layer as well. And then when you take them out, you just go back and forth. So we're going to start. We're going to take a look at that, and we'll let that sit in there and bake probably for, let's say, 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then we'll be back in 15 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes. It's been in the oven. So we're going to pull some of it out. Kind of see it really hasn't done anything, but as you mix it, on the bottom there, you're going to see that it's getting a little bit brown on the bottom. So just kind of mix it up really good. Number one, stick together. Second one. The bottom one's going to cook a lot faster, so you want to kind of keep an eye because it's closer to the heating element. So it's going to cook slower. So if you only had one pan, that's probably better, and then just keeping it on the second round. So okay. So give this another 15 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, so I've stirred it a couple of times, getting good. So it's not. Looks like it's a nice golden brown. You can kind of see nice golden brown color. So I'm going to leave it at that. Mix it up so it's not all the stuff's not sitting on the bottom real hot. I don't know about this. But this looks like it's good too. What we're going to do, once you get it all stirred up, I'm going to flatten it all out. So if you use just a rag or a towel or something like that, what I do is I'll use just a regular spatula. I'm going to get it all spread out in the pan. These are non-stick pans, by the way, so you don't want to scratch them because that'll stop it from working for you later. And just take the pan and push it all down real good, because now you're getting all the ingredients together. Getting them to stick together as it gets hard. So it's still pliable now, so you really can't tell if it's going to stick, but the more chia that you put into it, the more chances of it sticking. So if this recipe doesn't work for you the first time, don't give up on it, just keep trying. So you can just continue to tweak it, maybe adding a little bit more oil, or adding a little bit more chia. So the oven, and you've got it all flattened out. Just take one of your cookie sheets or your cake racks and put it on a cake rack to help it cool. And guys, make sure you help with the dishes. That's very important. Okay.
So we're back, it's finished, and we're getting ready to try our finished product. Good as always. This cereal has become a staple in our home, and we think if you will try the recipe, you'll love it too. Everyone in your family is going to love this recipe. It's a good, healthy cereal that is a sure crowd pleaser. So we will talk to you soon. We hope you have a great next few days, and thanks for joining us. God bless you.
Bye.